Hello everybody, I'm Cecil Chandler and I have sleep apnea. I used to have to use this noisy CPAP machine, but now I use this simple device. Dr. Jeff Horowitz at Advanced Sleep and Breathing Center made me the oral appliance therapy device that really works. It takes the place of that noisy machine. I wake up feeling refreshed and it helps my snoring. If I believe in a product, I'll do the commercial. And I do believe in the oral appliance device that has made my life so much better. And my spouse, she loves it.
Welcome back to Carolina & Company Live, and that's what we're talking about right now. Cecil can sleep because of this man, Dr. Jeff Horowitz. He is here with us. And,
unbelievable. Let me show you something. When you had sleep apnea, this is what, you had to sleep in this.
Right.
I mean, it's the most unusual and the hardest thing in the world to do. But let me tell you, because of Jeff right now, I use this little small device in my mouth every night. I don't snore. And I don't stop breathing.
That's unbelievable.
Jeff, this is amazing.
Change.
It really is. These have been approved since 2006 for the treatment of sleep apnea. It's just very few people know about it. So this is something we've been doing in our practice for a long time because so many people can't tolerate the CPAP.
Yeah.
Only about 25%.
Really?
Yes.
All right, well, I've got to ask you this now. What exactly is this little device up front here?
So there are two barriers to people getting treated for sleep apnea. And most commonly people will say, I don't want to go to a strange place. I don't want to sleep with a bunch of wires and stuff.
That's what I had to do.
Right. Most people do it, and that's a great way to get sleep tested. But for people who really don't want to do that, we can offer them home sleep testing. So they wear one of these devices, they get to sleep in their own bed, and we can actually find out if they have sleep apnea or not just based on that test. The results are uploaded to a sleep physician. They diagnose it, send it back to us, and we can talk to the patient.
That's got to be way more comfortable sleeping in your own bed, you know.
It
then
is.
you actually are getting the true night's sleep that you usually do.
This thing right here, how does this really work? Tell them, Doc.
So I've got we call this our airhead here, and we use that to explain to patients what happens during sleep apnea. If I can pull it back just a little bit.
There you go.
When a patient goes to sleep and gravity goes to work, the muscles begin to relax, the base of the mandible will drop back, the base of the tongue is attached to the mandible. So what happens is the mandible being the lower jaw. So when the tongue drops into the back of the airway, it collapses against the soft palate, and that's where most apnea occurs. That's where snoring occurs. Most people think it's coming from the nose. It's actually not. It's coming from the back of the airway there. That appliance simply brings the jaw down and forward, holds it there, and then inhibits the tongue from collapsing over the airway.
So if I gave my husband one of these, he would stop snoring?
Well, there's a little more to it than that. We don't just take an impression and make an appliance. We actually use something called acoustic rhinometry and acoustic pharyngometry, big words for sonar. And we bounce sound waves into the airway to look at the airway. We find the position that makes a patient better.
Then you make the device.
And right, so we've established where it needs to be.
This one. Now, it even improved since I've gotten this one. This is the one now. Look how much smaller that is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is so amazing. Tell them where you're located, Doc.
I'm right on 9th Avenue in Conway. In fact, the new police station is right there. The new City of Conway police station and fire station is right across the street from us. So we're on 9th Avenue, 1515 9th Avenue, between Main Street and 501.
There's your phone number right there if you need to call this man, because let me tell you, it makes me feel better, but let me tell you, my wife loves me more now.
Oh,
you know why?
Because she
I don't
can sleep
snore.
better. Yeah,
and I don't stop breathing in the middle of the night.
Well, I tell you what, that's such a great thing and so much more comfortable than having to wear one of these.
It keeps me in my bed, so.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Jeff Horowitz, get your good night's sleep. You can give him a call.
I want to see how that works on you.
He will help you sleep better.
That's
We've got
right.
more coming up in just a moment. Stick with us.